good old fashioned chai tea. That is my favorite tea. What's up guys, it's your girl Casey. I am back with another video and I'm super excited to be back as always. And today is not your normal video of me doing hair or makeup or a challenge. So today what I'm basically is going to talk about my experience working in luxury retail and how I even got started in working in luxury retail. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Ms. Casey, MSKAYSIE, you've seen what store exactly I did work in, but I wanted to show you guys my experience as a temp. I was a temporary associate there. Stores such as Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Christian Dior. I'm just gonna tell you guys my experience and what I enjoyed about working in luxury retail. So I have my little notepad here and I got my little tea here just in case go to the side, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, or even before I started working at that store, I used to be scared to like walk in the Gucci store, walk in Louis Vuitton, because one, I knew I couldn't afford anything there, and then two, I knew I couldn't afford anything there and they was gonna be staring at me looking like, girl, boo bye. And then three, I couldn't afford anything there. So me working in luxury retail changed my whole perspective about walking into these stores. And then also I've been practicing the law of attractions. I know I want to be able to afford a Gucci bag one day, or a Louis Vuitton bag, or a Louis Vuitton Neverfall bag, and a Christian Dior bag, and a Fendi bag. Christian shoes and Chanel bags. I was around all of this. Obviously could not afford any of it. Basically how I got the job through a temp agency, and my temp agency is actually located in New York. So I live in Atlanta and I've been working with the temp agency since I've been in New York for maybe 4 years, and I've got like maybe, I'm gonna do another video working in fashion corporate, but I got maybe like 4 corporate jobs through this temp agency. And it's a temp agency, meaning that it's temporary to full-time. So it's either you work for like a week, you might work for 2 weeks, you might work for 6 months, you might work for a year, it might be ongoing. So it just depends on what type of job it is. But it's really good for students that are new, straight out of college and looking for experience, because you know, if you're trying to get a job, how the heck you gonna get a job with no experience? And they want you to have like 5 or 6 years of experience. Like, boo, where they do that at? I looked up and found this temp agency, which actually they found me. And since I moved back to Atlanta, they did find some gigs here for me in Atlanta. But this is my first luxury retail job, and like I said, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know what luxury store I'm talking about. I worked in like a luxury department store. You most likely have like security guards and officers to patrol the whole store department. It's not really a lot of associates in the stores. It might be like 3 associates, and then like all the stores are like open. My first day, and I was like closing the store. You know, normally when you close the store, you close the gate now and you lock everything up. Everything is open, and it's like, what the heck? It's like a Chanel bag here, Gucci bag there, all this stuff, like, but everything is locked. That's what I will say. As an employee, you do have to carry around the key, because when customers do come in the store, they ask to try their bag on, or they ask to like open it, you gotta present it to them. And we also wear microfiber gloves, because you don't want your fingernails or your, don't mind my nails right now, you don't want your fingernails or your nail polish or anything that you had on your fingers to get on the bag, because you're selling $1,000 bags, $2,000 bags, $4,000, $5,000, even up to like $30,000. Boom. If I'm paying $30,000, you better have some daggone gloves on. The job is pretty much just chill all day. And then with luxury, like nobody really just walk in the store. Like people walk in, like stragglers that walk by. So we can already distinguish and tell who's gonna buy and who's not gonna buy. We just be like, you know, I'm not gonna waste my time with certain people. Sometimes you can waste your time with certain people and they end up still not buying. So you do have to build your clientele, and you do have to reach out to them on a regular. So when things come in, you want to take pictures, you want to send them videos, images, you want to send them an email, or send them like a little package with the brand and everything in it to kind of make them feel good and make them come out to the store and buy. You also want to like pre-sale, meaning like before the product even launch, you want to get ready to sell it to them, or you can sell it to them, like pre-sell it, and they put like a deposit down on it, and when it do come in, they just already bought the bag, and the bag be already sold out before it came in the store. And you be like, wow, how? Like for the boutiques, you have to wear all black. Most of them are gonna be in suits or like a blazer and a skirt and black shoes. I think you can wear white as well. So black and white and maybe gray. So that's basically how working in luxury retail is. You have to build your clientele. Like, you want to build a clientele, build a relationship with them, and go from there. Also, a good thing to know is be very product knowledgeable. They also have stylists that works within the department store. I work for an individual boutique, and then you also have a stylist that sometimes come in and out the boutique. So they might have a client that they built a relationship with, and they will bring the client into my boutique. Let's say I work for Fendi, or let's say I work for Gucci. Just saying. So if they come into my boutique, they'll just let me know, okay, my client is going to a wedding, she wants something that's more classy, something along this color, something that'll match this dress. Sometimes they'll bring dresses in, they'll bring shoes, and they'll bring everything in there, have her try it on sometimes, because some of the clients just don't know. And I work in handbags and small leather goods, which is SLGs, and I basically sold wallets, handbags, saddlebags, tote bags. Working with celebrities, so most of the time celebrities might walk through the mall here and there. It's a few celebrities that do come in the mall sometimes, and sometimes they don't come in the mall. Sometimes they just have a relationship with the stylist. So they will have the stylist come downstairs and go into the Gucci store, go into the Louis Vuitton store, go into the Dior store, Fendi store, and pretty much try to get a bag to what the client is looking for. So if she's looking for a tote bag, we're gonna go to Chanel, we're gonna go to Gucci, Fendi, YSL, Givenchy, all of those stores to see what they got, what type of tote bags they have. They basically go inside the store and be like, hey, I got a client upstairs, blah blah blah. They will come in the store, we will unlock the bag and just give it to them, and they walk out. And they be like, all right, I'll bring it back later. And you be like, okay. So anyway, so they'll do that, and I guess they go present it upstairs, and then they'll just bring the bag or jewelry or hat or whatever they borrowed. They pretty much borrow your merchandise, go show it to somebody, sell it, and then they come back or whatever. And then also working in luxury retail, you get commission, so you get base rate and commission. I don't know about all of the stores, but I know the store that I worked at specifically is base rate and commission. But as a temp, I was only getting base rate, so I didn't really get the joy and luxury of having a commission check. But I did help them get a commission check, because I've sold bags that was like $4,000 and $3,000 and $1,200 bags and stuff like that. Another thing about working in luxury retail, you have to have confidence. And I know people might be like, oh, $2,000 for a bag. What? $4,000 for a bag? $5,000 for a bag? Yes, people pay that kind of money for bags, like all the time. Bags, shoes, clothes. Like, this is a luxury retail store, okay? So one thing that I learned about being a salesman, or in sales in general, that you cannot sell based off of your point of view. You gotta sell based off of that person's point of view and that person's lifestyle, to cater to their lifestyle. Like, they're making that money so they can afford the $4,000 bag, the $10,000 shoes, or whatever handbag they can afford. $1,200, $1,300 here for a wallet. Hey, if they got it, that's more money in my pocket to get a commission check and go from there. But like I said, I was temp, so I couldn't really help get that commission check. Anyway, I did help my co-workers get that commission check. It must be tea time. Alright, so one, I said wear all black. You gotta look professional. Definitely want to be product savvy, learn about the product. You want to build relationships with your clients. You get base rate and commission. That's a good thing. There's security. It's locks on all of the bags. Even though the bags look like you can just easily go in there and just snatch it, no, you can't, because boo, it's a strong behind metal cord attached to that bag. Like, you can go in the Gucci store, you can go in the Louis store. All of them look very nice and pretty and presentable, because basically as a customer you want it to look like it's your room and really laid out. Oh, the most important thing that I love about working in luxury retail, or as a customer perspective, I would say, you get some wine, baby. Wine, champagne, water, sparkling water, soda, anything you name it, they get it for you. Especially if you spending money. If you ain't spending no money, then they might not even offer it to you. Like, I know I was good at offering water all the time, but it just depends. Like, if you're spending $4,000 for a bag, then we'll give you some champagne. Like, we will bust out the wine glasses and bust open the champagne bottles. Like, we're not getting you drunk, but we did basically give you like a glass of champagne to enjoy while we sat there and wrapped. That's another thing. While we sat there and wrapped your product for like 30 minutes. Packaging is everything in everything that you do. The way that we packaged our bags bow tying was like a really big thing. There was like a French fold that they did with the tissue paper, and it was like literally like I had to learn how to tie a bow. I didn't know that I didn't know how to tie a bow like that until I started tying bows that day. We got tissue paper, and there was like a French way of like folding this tissue paper to create these pleats, because the pleats, what they were going to do is help secure the bag in the box so it doesn't move. So when you get a bag, you don't want your $4,000 bag to just be thrown all around the box. So the bag basically came in a dust bag like this, and then you would put your luxury handbag inside of here, close it, and then you place it inside of the box. So there's a box, and then you put the tissue paper in it. So like I said, the tissue paper is folded a specific way. Obviously you do like the regular long way, which is like this, to kind of put it in there and create like the outer layer. You pretty much take your thumbs like this. So your thumbs is going to be like this on both sides, and then your four fingers is going to be here. This is literally what they taught me, and I was like, okay. Use this finger to hold this piece down, and then pretty much like crinkle the paper up to create a pleat. So you see how I'm creating pleats there? That is what we did there. I'm gonna use this box for example. You would like roll it out and then fold it over the box to create a pleat layer like that, and it goes inside the box. 3 of these to go in the bottom, so it's gonna be 1 here, 2, and 3. You get your bag, put the bag on top, but then you create another one of these pleats, put it on top of that so that the bag can be more secure. And then you put that outer layer of paper, and then you put it like this and like this. Put a little cute sticker on there. You put the lid on it, and it came in a box that's literally like this big or bigger. Get some ribbon, stretch it all the way out. It felt like I was in France, like literally, like doing some real couture stuff. Cut it, and then you put the bow, and then you put this inside of another bag, which is the company's bag, and then you give it to the customer. There was a policy in our company where if you bought a bag, it lasted for like 10 years. And then even after 10 years, people came back and was like, oh, something wrong with my bag. It had a scratch on it, discoloration in the metal. And we actually took the bag back, sent it to Italy. They refurbished the bag, they gave it back to us, and we shipped it back to the customer. It's just so crazy, like working in luxury or just being rich in general, like having the luxury and the finances to buy stuff. Like everything is just so much more easier. Like I said, I worked in a faster retail place before where everything was like fast paced all the time, and I'm just hackling, and I'm just like literally hackling to go to work, hackling at work, not making enough money, stressed out, like, oh, we worried about getting this customer, that customer, da, da, da. Like it's too much going on. In luxury, everything is mad chill, mad easy, mad calm, ain't no issues. Like what we rushing for? So let me tell you, this is what I'm learning about having money and not having no money. Having money is like so chill. Not trying to say I got all the money in the world, but eventually I will one day, okay? I worked across the street, everything is just like chaotic over here. I don't know what the heck was going on, but it's just like I was so freaking stressed out over there. I'm like, I cannot. It's not enough money. Like you would think, like no, But across the street, on the other end, where there's a little bit more luxury on that side, like on this side there was luxury there, but it was like a mix of moderate price stores like Forever 21, H&M, American Eagle, Club Monaco, David Yurman. But over here it's nothing but luxury, like Gucci, Chanel, Louis, Prada. I was just so surprised at like how chill everything was over there. Even the commute to work was like not even a hassle. And I'm like, what was the difference from me going to this mall versus the other mall? I don't know, just more relaxed and chill. Even in the store when I was working, like I didn't have my boss on me every day like, oh, you need to make this sell, you need to make that sell, da, da, da. Now obviously you do need to make your sales quotas and do all of that stuff. I mean, good managers can help manage a team, and they can help build a team from there. Now this is the last topic that I'm gonna talk about, because I know this video getting a little longer. So me, because I'm trying to be rich, okay, and I'm trying to figure out what are these people doing to afford these bags, because a Chanel bag is like $5,000. A Chanel necklace is like $5,000. The bags that were in our store started off at $3,400, $3,850, $4,200, $5,000. The highest bag in our store was like $30,000. The cheapest thing in our store was a scarf, that you put on your handbag for $190. You can tie it on your wrist, you can tie it on your head like a headband. That is $190. Sunglasses was the next thing, and wallets. Smaller the goods was like the smaller wallets. But some of those small wallets was like $800, $540, $650, $700. It just kind of go up depending on the size and the material of it. Like I said before, your mindset can't be like, oh, like I can't afford that. I ain't gonna be able to sell it if I can't afford that. That went out the window when I used to sell sunglasses, literally at a sunglass kiosk. Like, my manager told me, do not worry about the sunglass price, basically, and what you can afford. Because what you can afford is not what somebody else can afford, like I said. So I pretty much took that mindset with me all the way up to luxury retail. I worked in fashion corporate, I worked in fashion luxury retail. Like, I just want to explore other things in the fashion industry. So that's why I'm kind of like all over the place with jobs, and you guys see me with different jobs all the time. But when I first got there, I was like $4,000 for a bag, like $3,000 for a bag, like what? But eventually, I was just like, oh yeah, like this is only like $1,500. Oh, this is only $1,300. Knowing I ain't even got like $10 in my bank account. But it's not about what you have, it's about what the other person have and how you're helping the other person in their life, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying, you have to help somebody else, and they already know the brand, and you know the brand already did all the marketing and stuff like that. So they, when the customers came in the store, they already knew what they want, or they were clients that already were there that knew about the product, and you know they came in to hear about the new product because they seen it on Instagram, or they seen this model wearing it, or they seen this queen wearing it. Like, but I used to be curious of what these people did for a living. So obviously some of them are celebrities. A lot of them worked as real estate agents. Some of them was just like a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Girl. But that's pretty much it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Miss Casey, MSKAYSIE. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it, because I did. Bye guys.